What's up guys, macadii here. Now today I'm bringing you guys a RU team building live where we're going to be building around Rubber, the Mega Steelix, and I decided on a little bit of a weird set for this. It's going to be a heavy slam EQ as offensive moves, and then I decided to go for Curse, which I think's gonna work. I'm not too sure. It's, as I said, it's something I've not really tried before, but we shall have to see. The EV spread is 248 in HP, 252 careful, so sort of literally just all into special defense and then HP, just to make sure that once we get a curse up, we're pretty much impenetrable. Once we mega up, we get 95 in special defense, so sorry, 95 base stat and special defense, so it should be relatively tanky on that side as well. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully you guys will think it's a good idea. I'm not too sure. The thing I'm not sure about as well, which I would love to get your guys' opinion on, is whether to go for Heavy Slam or, because obviously you get the speed drops with Curse. Personally, I'm leaning towards Heavy Slam because you do get an extra when you mega, which means Heavy Slam is pretty. We shall see. Oh, so no, it's okay. Oh, hey Daniel, see again. It's good to see you guys. Well, yeah, it's between. As you guys know, I like to think about this defensive core first, so something that works well with Rubber. So it's weak to water, fighting, ground. One thing I could see working actually is Jellicent, because we can absorb any water types going. Mantine is another suggestion. I think Jellicent might work a little bit better just because it's got that sort of, it's got much more sort of all-round bulk that might work a little bit better, but Mantine is definitely a suggestion. I think what we'll do is we'll build the team, see how many ground resist / immunities we end up with, and then we may end up changing this round, but having access to recover as well is really, really useful. So we can go for a leftover set, water absorb, Scald, Will-O-Wisp, just for that double chance of getting those burns. Recover, obviously. And I'm actually tempted to run Taunt. I think that's probably the way to go here. So we're gonna go for Taunt. Jellicent is an RU, isn't it? I've just had a really horrible thing. Yes, it is an RU. That's fine. So we're gonna go for 248 in HP. Let's see what else. Let's go for quite a bit of special defense. We want to invest more in HP because it just gives you more all-round bulk. And we can go for a plus... which one's plus special defense? Low attack. No, we don't want the special attack one. We want a calm nature. That's it. So we're going to put 64 in speed just because I think it will give us a little bit more speed, especially with Taunt. It means we outspeed a lot of walls and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely, Mirror, it is... Mantine is definitely a option, but we will, as I said, we'll come back and see if we can fit that in somewhere. So looking at this, we do still kind of need a physical wall, because I mean, I know Rubber's got a huge amount of physical defense, but it would be nice to have like a dedicated physical wall as well. So ideally a grass type, something like that. Down to RU and see. From there, have a few. The option, but then I'm not a huge fan of Tangrowth as a wall. Called. I've completely forgotten. Amoonguss. Isn't Amoonguss still in RU? Amoonguss. RU, yeah. So we're gonna go for that. I think that's probably the best way to go. So we're gonna go for leftovers on there. Mantine does get defog. Ooh, that is a point as well. Yeah, as I said, we'll keep going, and we can always jump back to that. Regenerator, obviously, with... what are we going to go for? We're going to go for Giga Drain. Sludge Bomb. Also, I do need nicknames on this, guys. Don't forget Sludge Bomb on there. So yeah, if we could have some nicknames, that would be really, really good. Minus next to stat... yes, I will be battling fans. I normally do on most of these streams because it's fun. It's more interactive for you guys, and just all that great stuff. We're gonna go for Spore because Spore is an excellent move to have on this. more sleep, more status, all those lovely things. And we're going to go... Do we go for Synthesis? I think we might do. For the time being. And we can put 248, 252, Bold, 0 IVs in attack. Going back to Jellicent, 0 IVs in attack. And we'll see what else. What else do we want? So we want some sort of Scarfer is probably the best bet from here. What is a good RU Scarfer? Rotom could be a good option for Scarfer. Because we could go for a Rotom... What Rotom's... Normal Rotom? What's normal Rotom like? In terms of stats? A bit disappointing. So we have the choice of Rotom Fan. Not a huge fan, I must admit. Or Rotom Mo. But then we already have the Amoonguss. We'll go back to the... yeah, we'll have another look. I think that's definitely an option. And Rotom going. We've got plenty of ground immunities. No. Looking at this, I mean, that's not particularly useful. Cheerleader for Amoonguss, yeah, we could definitely go for that. So we're gonna go for Cheerleader for Amoonguss. That was suggested by Mirok. We're gonna go for Cheerleader there. I have spelled that right. Yeah, that is correct. So let's just have another look. So we're talking for RU. I do need some suggestions for this one because I always get a little bit stuck because there's a lot of bulk in RU and not many. We've got Scarf Tarantrum. Does that fit? Adds another ground weakness, which isn't ideal. Noivern, you don't really want to Scarf Noivern, but then to be honest, Noivern is so quick, we could almost... Why don't we go for a Specs Noivern? We'll come back to the Scarfer. So we're going to go for Choice Specs with Infiltrator. We're going to go for Draco Meteor. So this is going to be really good actually, I think, because we can go for Air Slash because we get a ground resist. We've got plenty of ice resists as well. Bravery would be a good bet as well. Yeah, Bravery for Scarf might be a good idea. We'll have a look at that. So Air Slash, Boom Burst, just because Scarf Boom Burst is quite useful. Oh no, sorry, Specs Boom Burst still hits relatively hard. And I think probably Flamethrower because we haven't got any fire type moves so far. So we're going to go 252, 252, Timid. This may change up to Life Orb later on. I'll see what you guys suggest for that. And just another 4 in Special Defense. So going on from here, we do need a defogger of sorts. And I'm really tempted to show you guys the power that is Hitmonlee. Because for the guys that have been watching my league, I'm part of a league called the IEP League. I've fallen in love with Hitmonlee. It's such a good mon. It's incredible. So we can go for it's sort of very, very versatile. You can go for sort of a Life Orb set with Reckless. High Jump Kick does a huge amount. So we can go for High Jump Kick there. Mach Punch, Knockoff. And, what do I normally run on there? Oh, Rapid Spin. What am I saying? Rapid Spin. I know it's Life Orb Rapid Spin, but it's still really good because if you... It's in quite a trolley speed tier. 87 is really good because it outspeeds pretty much every wall and a lot of bulky mons as well. And if you can get it in safely, it absolutely wrecks. And it's just, it's crazy. So, I'm trying to think. So... I think looking at this, as I said, we've already got one with ground resist. If we can fit another one in, I think I'll be relatively happy. Nearly there. So we could still go for a Rotom because we haven't got a Scarfer yet as well. Let's have another check. We still got Ice. Ice is fine. Psychic. We don't have anything for Psychic. So if we can have something Dark, Drapion, that's going to create a ground weakness, which we've already got. Well, yeah, we don't really want another one of those. I mean, Spiritomb could be an option. We do already have a ghost type, but then having 2 ghosts wouldn't be too bad, because I mean we have 2 spin blockers then, and I'm a huge fan of who is it, Salty Panda set that I used in a previous RU session as well. It works really well. Or even Scrafty. No, because we've already got the Hitmonlee. We would have to change Hitmonlee up from there. Let's see, 2 psychic weaknesses, 2 flying weaknesses, and 1 resistance for both. So we need something that... So I think maybe Spiritomb's the way to go. Let's just have a look. What dark type Pokemon are there? I always overlook these. We have a choice of... Not Mightyena. Drapion. No, we're going to have Compound... See, flying type weakness. That's the other thing. I think Spiritomb's the way to go. Because, I mean... Rubber resists the fight. Yeah, we've got 1 resist there for flying types. We're specially defensive, so we can take either side of the spectrum. So I think Spiritomb might be the way to go. So we can go for... This is the set that we used, which was Leftovers, Infiltrator. So we've got 2 Infiltrator users as well, which is really useful. So maybe go... I think I went for Sucker Punch. Oh, it does help if I spell. Sucker Punch. Yeah, Hitmonlee definitely can't take hits. That's the whole point. It's a sort of wall breaker. So they either KO them on, or you get a free switch in, and from there, as long as you outspeed and you can KO, you can pretty much 2-hit KO the rest of their team. So it's really, really useful like that. The other option is the Unburden set, but I think it's not got the same surprise. I think surprise factor isn't going to work with this, because I'm playing against you guys, and you guys know what I've got. So so we're going to go for Shadow Sneak, because it means we don't have to worry about speed. Will-O-Wisp Hiss. We got loads and loads of Will-O-Wispers, which will be really, really nice. And Sub. And 252 there. 252 Adamant in attack. And I think we're pretty much good to go. If I can have some more suggestions as well, that would be really cool. And what I'll do as well is I'll just smile for the Spiritomb. I do like that. So we're going to go for just smile the Spiritomb there. Scrafty could be an option to replace the Hitmonlee. We do lose our Defogger though. Oh no, I do lose our Rapid Spinner. And it's more... I guess we already got Spiritomb that's weak to Fairy and Noivern. So it's probably compounding our Fairy weakness a little bit. So I'm just going to join into the lobby. So if you guys want to join in and challenge me when you do get a chance, and do that, while you're just doing that, I'm just going to have a double check through the whole team. So we've got 252 there, 4 in there, which should be fine. Let's see, Hitmonlee. Oh, we just need to put that last 4. This is why I like to check, because I always forget those little like pips at the end. Everything like that. 0 in there. 0 in there. So we've got... Let's just check this. We've got 3 special attackers and 3 physical attackers, which works really, really well, actually. I do like it when my teams end up balancing. I don't normally try to do that, but it is really nice when it does. So I think what we're going to do is... If you guys don't look for a battle in the next couple of minutes or so, we'll just go onto the ladder and see what we can find from there. But any other suggestions as well would be good. We'll just make that 248, and we'll just put 8 in special defense there. I think that's probably the way to go. I do prefer Adamant as well on Hitmonlee, just because it's a wall breaker and it really, really hits hard. Like, high jump kick is just unbelievable with that attack. It's crazy, I must admit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do one RU battle, and then when you guys are ready, we'll hop onto some subscriber battles from there and see how it goes. But I've got high hopes for this team. I think it should be good. At least I'm. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go for Noivern and see from there. So looking at this guy, he's got the to cause a little bit. The Siliglyph, if one, might cause us a few problems. I guess we've got knockoff on there, so we can knock off... oh no, he's going to have Burnob, which is going to be a pain. But we shall see. We'll see. So, in terms of lead, I do anticipate... I don't really know, actually. It's really tricky to tell. I think what we're going to lead off with, though, is probably... We haven't got rocks, that's the only thing I've just realised, but we're going to go for Spiritomb. I think that's probably the best way to go. So we got Calamari for Jellicent. That is another excellent suggestion. I don't know where you get all of these from, Mirok, but they are absolutely brilliant. Calamari for Jellicent. And so he does lead off with a Chloritzer, which is going to cause us a few issues. I guess we're going to have to just go straight out to Cheerleader. That's our only real play. He doesn't have anything that can take a Spore, though, which is definitely a plus. So that should be fine. He does go for the Dark... Oh, goodness. Yeah, I forgot that we're not physically defensive. Sorry, we're not specially defensive. That did a huge amount. Okay, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Already. This is just... Yeah, this is... I think this might be specs as well. Let's see. We're gonna have to be cheeky. We're gonna have to be cheeky. He does go for the Dark Pulse. I think he's choice specs. We're gonna have to do a first turn prediction and make sure that that is that's locked into dark. There's dark moves. So we're gonna go for a high jump kick here. Oh no. Actually, no, we're not. We're going for knockoff. We are not going for high jump kick. Please cancel. Ah, that was lucky though. If he'd have gone out into the Bonnet, we'd have been in a bit of trouble. He is the defensive set, so we're gonna knock off here. I know I'm gonna get a burn. And yeah, I do apologise for the way I say Siliglyph. I know it's Sigilyph, but I just, yeah. Ooh, we KO. This is why I really like this Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee puts in work. It doesn't last long, I must admit. But when he's there, he does definitely put in the work. So from here, we got Rock Lee for Hitmonlee. Yeah, we could go for that. So we're going to go for Rock Lee on there. So, let's see. He goes down to his own Hitmonlee here. We can quite easily go out into our Cheerleader. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. He may go for... He's probably going to go for Fake Out. I bet this is Fake Out and Burden, if it's anything. Ooh, that's not nice. Well, we can go for a Sludge Bomb here. That's probably our best bet from here. But, yeah, that's not nice. But he can't really touch us, I don't think. And we can always Synthesis up, and if he ends up missing high jump kicks as well, so that should be... yeah, we'll manage this, because we also have Noivern as well. He does go for the knockoff here, gets a crit. Not really appreciating that, but we can take out the sub here. I'm actually going to Synthesis here. He may end up switching. And I think he might, but, ooh. No, he does end up subbing here, but that's worth it on our part, because we still get up to a reasonable level of health. We can Sludge Bomb here, and by the looks of things, probably just keep Sludge Bombing, because if he goes out into the Golbat, looking at it, actually, we could quite no, once the Chloritz is out the way, at least, we can quite comfortably, sweep with Mega Steelix. So we can go for another Sludge Bomb here. And that's probably the best bet from here. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. He does go into the M-Ball, which I was fearing slightly, but if we can snag the poison, we do snag the poison. That's brilliant. Because it does mean we have to go into the Jellicent, but I'm not too worried about that. And I think that's the way to go. Yeah, we are going to have to go into the Jellicent, and a Flare Blitz does a huge amount. That's banded. That is definitely banded. How much do we need Jellicent? Considering that's still specs, kind of do need it. But then he does have the Bonnet and also the knockoff on the Hitmonlee. And once it's... Yeah, the M-Ball is definitely a threat. So I think this may be a terrible play on my part, but we're going to let Jellicent go down. And see from there. Oh, we outspeed. Oh, I forgot about that. Awesome. Blimey. I forgot that we ran some speed. But no, that was really good, I must admit. So yeah, the team's performing relatively well. He does go into the Hitmonlee here. we can just go on to Cheerleader. We have no problem with this Hitmonlee at all. He can keep subbing. Ooh, is he going to be sub Berry Unburden? No, because he's not got an odd HP number. Oh, yeah, he's Unburden. So we can go for Sludge Bomb because he's set up now to a point where he can't really do a huge amount. So he's going to have to switch at some point. But we'll see. CC, he's getting so many crits. Isn't going to do much at all. And I'm really tempted to go for the Giga Drain here, just in case that Banette comes in. And I think that's what we're going to do, because we can KO the Hitmonlee from here. He's going to have a special, he's got a special defense drop. Now he goes out into the Golbat, that's fair enough. We can go out into, well, we can go out into Rubber now. And we can go for pretty much anything, because there's nothing this Golbat can really do. I guess he can Super Fang, actually. He does get the Super Fang, I did think about that. But we can Mega up here, and I think he's still got the Chloritzer. Let's see. Because we can either go for an EQ here. I'm tempted to go for the EQ, predicting the Chloritzer. But then we do have some switches for that. Let's go for Heavy Slam. Ah, damn it. Thought we were going to get in there. But anyway, we weren't going to be able to KO fully, so I'm not too worried. I think I'm almost tempted just to get... No, I don't think we're going to take a hit staying in. Especially... So I think we're going to go out into... have to go for a Water move, I'm thinking. Would I ever do a Mega... I'm going to work my way around the Mega. He does... That's fair enough. So, that's why I haven't got around to doing it just yet. But it's definitely on my list of things to do. I think coming up tomorrow... No, on Monday, we're starting a new one, which is... What was it about? I don't even know why. I've made a whole team about it. I'll have a thing. I don't even know what I'm thinking right now. We're going to go out into... He's locked into Dark Pulse. So we could almost go out into Steelix here. No. I think Hitmonlee and go for the knockoff might be the way to go. Because he's going to bait him to go out into the Banette. And we will see. So we're going to go for knockoff here. But I'll just have a quick look at my teams just to see. Because I made a team earlier today. And for some reason, I've completely forgotten what it's actually about. Oh, it's it's Mega Sizzle. Yeah, Mega Sizzle. EQ kills, does it? I'm not attack invested. That's the only thing. I wasn't too sure about that. But I guess it's quite a bulky mon as well. He does go out into the Banette here. I'm tempted just to stay in and knock off because there's not a huge amount I can do to the... I guess, yeah, the Golbat I can't really touch. And I outspeed this turn. He does have the Protect, that's fair enough. Well, I'm going to switch out here. Probably into Noivern, because a Choice Specs Draco Meteor is definitely going to KO something. Even if I end up going down with a Destiny Bond, I'm still happy to do that. And I think that's the play to make. But, yeah, so we're doing Mega Sizzle. Well, we're going to go for a Draco here. And then, unfortunately, next week, I'm actually away for quite a lot of it, so I'm not going to be able to do a live stream next week, which is a real shame. But what I'm going to do in a replacement is I'm going to do another, so just a pre-recorded team builder from there. I know it's not the same sort of it's not shoot for it, but don't worry. Once I've actually finished university this year and actually started my internship on at the minute, which will be, so I'm aiming to stream cheeky and fit another stream in, if possible. But we'll see. Hello, GK, is it? Yeah, GK10? I'm losing the ability to read here. About to nuke this Mega Banette, and I think we should. But then, to be honest, what do I know? He's definitely not got a switch in for this as well, so we should be pretty yeah, it should be a comfortable kill for anything. He is definitely taking a while, yeah. But we shall see. yeah, I've still got a Bomber Snow, Absol, Aerodactyl, Camera Up, Sharpedo. Those are definitely ones I need to do. I also need to do Mega Diancie. I've got the Lati Twins. What other ones have I got? I've got a whole list of them underneath my mic, which isn't particularly useful. He does go for the Protect here. Well, what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to go out into... we're going to have to go out into Cheerleader, because he's going to disable this turn. This is actually a really annoying set, I must admit. So, we're going to go for a... We can go for a Spore. Let's go for a Spore. And then after that, we'll Spore Giga Drain. As he does go for Protect. Well, we're going to go for Giga Drain here, because he's just going to try and disable us. And see. I'm trying to remember which other ones I've got. There's a whole load of Megas I've still got to do. We do get a crit this time, which is really nice. I'm tempted to double out, but I've still got Rubber, so I'm comfortable just staying in, because we can go for an EQ after that, and even if the Golbat decides to stay in, I don't think it can really touch us. Yeah, so Camera Up's the other one. Yeah, there's a lot I still need to do. Shadow Claw does a reasonable amount, but we should stall this guy out. Ourselves back up to full, which will be nice. But yeah, Regenerator Leftover Synthesis is a little bit overkill, but I'm happy with it, I must admit. Destiny Bond, new, you're not getting any of that. We're going to go for a Sludge Bomb, because I'm going to fish for the poison there, because if we can get poison, this isn't going to do a huge amount. Considering Giga Drain does 27, and this is resisted. Oh, he goes down to the Chloritzer, fair enough. We do snag the poison on this, though. What isn't useful? That's the next question. Hitmonlee's still kind of... Oh, we don't outspeed the Golbat, so I think Hitmonlee's going to have to go down. He's probably going to go for another Dark Pulse, so we might be able to. And also, yeah, all the Megas that are Ubers as well. I've never tried Ubers. I do need to get into that, actually. And we do end up getting KO'd by HP Ice, maybe? I'm not too sure. So we're going to go out into... He completely walls all choice users with Burnett, which is really quite interesting, I must admit. But we're going to go out into Just Smile, because we can Will-O-Wisp the Burnett, because he's revealed his moveset as well, which we know he's not got Willow anymore, so I'm a little bit less scared now. So we can go for the Shadow Sneak, take that out. If he decides to get into the Golbat, we can burn that. We can burn the Burnett. It's all going to be fine. So he goes down to the Golbat here. I'm just going to go back out into Rubber, I think, because Heavy Slam is going to do a huge amount to that Golbat, and also everything else as well, and it will KO that Chloritzer. It does go for the Toxic here, so we're going to go for a Heavy Slam. Actually, yeah, because once this Chloritzer is then out the way, we can start setting up with curses and all that sort of stuff. Okay, we really don't do enough. Let's go out... Why did I even switch out as well? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I do need to learn how to play Ubers, definitely. It's something I've never really got into, but I can definitely see it over the summer. What we're going to do is we're going to go on to Just Smile here, because I know for a fact that Rubber just walls the Golbat and also the Burnett really comfortably. And a Super Fang we're immune to as well, which is really, really nice. Oh god. Spammers are here already. Let's see, I don't know. I do know what to say. We're going to go for a Willow here, because I want to get some residual on this Golbat. Probably the way to go, because we can burn this guy. And let's go out into the Noivern as well. That's probably the way to go. But yeah, I don't understand the whole sort of commenting on people's videos and stuff to say like, oh, check out my channel sort of thing. It's, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I know a lot of people do. But thought we get him. Oh no, let's not start all this. I should have gone for the Air Slash. Yeah, Yeah, as you guys seem to have exactly the same opinion with me as me, which is really nice because it's literally just spam, and I bet even if you guys bother to look at his channel, he may not even do Pokemon content. Considering he's got PvP on there, he probably isn't. So I don't really get it why people do that. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go back out into Noivern after this, and we're going to have to go for Boom Bursts, I think. So we're going to go out into... Oh, we can go out to Cheerleader. We pretty much wall this guy. But he walls us as well. That shit is a problem. But okay, so he's going to go for the Roost here. We're going to have to do some plays. We're going to go out into Just Smile, because I know he's going to go for that. Yeah, Super Fang, and then we can go out into Noivern here, because he's going to go for that Venom Drench. Yeah, exactly. Only advertising to like 11 people, because the stream has just started, so I don't even know. It makes no sense, really. All it does is just get your channel bad recognition, and like I don't know if you guys have heard of the channel. There's a channel called actually I'm gonna have to go for / here thinking about it. Yeah, there's a channel called Joey Fontaine, which is a guy that's done like 600 videos or something crazy like that, and yeah, he's gonna keep roosting, but we should be able to whistle him down. And he literally spams across all these like Facebook groups and everything like that, literally just like, oh, check out my battle sort of thing. And he gets more dislikes than likes, and I'm just like, it's not a consistent way to grow your channel. You're better off. Like, there's no easy way to do a for a YouTube channel. Like you've just got to keep working at it, and some people just don't get it. Do I play Fallout? No, unfortunately, I don't. Yeah, I've never played the Fallout games. Not because I've not wanted to. It's just I've never tried it. But I'm quite into sort of like Dark Souls. I've been getting into that as well. That's a really good game, I must admit. Let's see here. What's he going to go for? A Golbat is causing us problems. Well, we could go out into Steelix because we handle this, and we can start. Oh, we can start cursing up. That's gonna be fine. So yeah, I've never played Fallout before. But yeah, I've heard it's like Skyrim almost, but it's, as I said, it's nothing. I've never actually played it before. But so yeah, the other games I'm quite into is Dark Souls. I used to play a reasonable amount of Call of Duty as well, but recently being at university and stuff like that, I don't actually have access to a PlayStation, so it doesn't really work out. So we're still asleep here. We're gonna set up some curses though, and see from there. He's probably gonna he's gonna protect here. As we're gonna wake up, we're gonna curse here. I think we're gonna EQ because we can still handle this, because you can Draco the Golbat from there. So we're gonna go for a heavy slam, and we'll see from there. He does end up Destiny Bomb. That's fair enough. We could have stalled him out, but to be honest, it's going to take a while, and I don't really want to do that. And we outspeed with Noivern anyway, so we can go for... let's have a look. So, Air Slash, 50% on that. 105. Boom Burst should kill. Yeah, let's go for Boom Burst. That's probably the best way to go. So yeah, I used to play a reasonable amount. Let's see. Yeah, so apparently Fallout's a post-apocalyptic Skyrim with guns, and I've heard it's absolutely excellent. Yeah, there's a lot of games that I've been like really meaning to play, but I haven't. So if I remember rightly, it's from the bottom, and I hope you guys won't get mad at me if I have got this wrong, but I always get these mixed up. So we're gonna go for that. We don't want that team. Oh, I'm just gonna name the team just so I can actually find it. Let's call it Steelix. Steelix. Have I completely lost it? Oh no, there it is. Other teams. Steelix. Let's go. Hopefully, C-Gamer, you are around. I think you're watching the stream as well, so your camera up. So they Think of this, yeah, think of this channel was a COD channel. Yeah, I don't know. Something I just casually play. I would never play. It's another one of those things that like everyone plays it because they're like, oh, you know, you play COD and you get thousands of subscribers, and I don't know. There's a lot of people that play COD. It's very, very oversaturated. Like Pokemon is pretty oversaturated in terms of channels, but Call of Duty just takes it to the next level. So in terms of lead here, the Electros, it's really tricky to tell, but we're for Just Smile. So yeah, I'll wish him good luck as well. Also as well, I just remembered, if you guys want to see another Epic Fish Battles episode, I've actually got an episode that's featured on Dundeal's channel. He sort of was looking for a few guest uploads, so I've got my latest one on there, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but it was definitely the best episode yet, so if you get a chance, do check that out. If you just type in Dundeal, just type in Dundeal and look for channels, you should be able to find it there. So he goes out into the Virizion here. I'm quite happy just to go for a Willow, just to see. He does go for the camera up, so that's fair dues. Well, Jellicent can handle this pretty well, and we can always double out as well. As he does make... Ooh, Toxic. Fair enough. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go out into... I kind of want to go out into Rock Lee, because I know I can outspeed the Electros, and I probably could KO. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's see. Yes, we got him. 218, we do outspeed, so we can go for a free high jump kick here. And this is the situation where I absolutely adore Hitmonlee. Because, ooh, I don't know if the crit mattered. If one of you guys have a second, just, if you could calc that, that would be really interesting. But I have a feeling that may be an Oko. Anyway, it's really tricky to tell. It depends if he was like a physically defensive set or... so this Alamomola comes out. We can go out into Cheerleader, I think. That's probably our best bet because he actually doesn't have many poison resists, actually. Once that camera app's out the way. This is definitely going out now. So we're going to make another prediction and we're going to go back out into Rock Lee. And let's see. So how you spell Dundeal is D-U-N and then D-E-A-L. So let's see. Let's go back out into Rock Lee. Let's predict another double because I'm really keen for this. Virizion. Oh, what sort of speed are we looking at for Virizion? He is going to outspeed. But we can go back out into Amoonguss without too much trouble. So that's probably the best way to go. But yeah, Bubbles made some excellent predictions on that. It was quite crazy. Zen Headbutt, fair enough. Well, I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. Because I know I can take another. Sludge Bomb might KO. I have a feeling. We can always go back out into the Spiritomb. He does go for the SD here. So Sludge Bomb was definitely the play to make. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go out into... We're going to have to go out into Spiritomb, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to go out into Spiritomb because he's going to have to Zen Headbutt here and see from there. And then see. So, YTNEYH. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm really sorry, but thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the fish battle. They're a lot of fun to do. There's quite a lot of editing involved. It takes sort of 8 to 10 hours of editing, which for a 3-minute video seems absolutely crazy, but it's definitely worth it because they're a lot of fun and absolutely hilarious. So we're going to go for... I'm really tempted to go for a sub here, but I really think Shadow Sneak's the way to go just to get some damage off, because then Rock Lee can come in and Mac Punch, and I think that's what we're going to have to do. 26%, so we can 2-hit KO, and we do live a Leaf Blade as well, which is really nice. So we can go for another Shadow Sneak here, and that will KO from there. So, oh, that's good, Daniel, you have found it. That's absolutely excellent. So yeah, as I said, he was looking for some people to guest upload, and yeah, just minimum damage on the Hitmonlee. That is just crazy. 111% It's an incredible mon. I'm a huge fan because, yeah, it's so versatile and just disgusting as well. But we're going to go back out into the Amoonguss because we can take whatever he wants. Let's see. We're going to have to Sludge Bomb just in case that Virizion comes out. We can't afford not to, really, which is a shame, but because I would really like to have doubled out again, but we can't make too many of those. He does go out into the Camerupt. If we can snag the poison, yeah, we do snag the poison there. But we can go back out into Calamari. Toxic on Camerupt's a really good shout, actually, especially when, you know, you've got things like Jellicent and stuff like that that completely wall it. So he does set up rocks here. Luckily, my team isn't too scared of rocks, and I do still have the rapid spin option as well. What's he going to go out into? He's probably going to go out into his Alamomola. But then I do outspeed and I can taunt, so actually, I'm quite comfortable going for Scald, especially when I switched out last time. I think that might be the play to make. And we shall see from there. So he goes out into the Virizion. This does KO, so that's good. I had a feeling it might have KO'd, so that's good. So that's one wish out the way as well. Goes out into the Alamomola here. Well, I'm actually just going to taunt because we can then go out into... let's have a look. What can we go into? We can go back out into... Do we go back into Cheerleader? He might go into the Tangrowth, that's the thing. This Camerupt's causing issues. Let's go back out into Cheerleader. It's the safest bet. Just in case he wants to Scald. I don't particularly want to lose Hitmonlee to Scald. He does end up switching out into the Hitmontop. Yeah, that was probably... That's fair enough. Oh, we can go for... No, we can't go for Spore because he's poisoned. I thought that poison might end up biting us. We're going to go for Sludge Bomb here. And see what he does from there. Back out into the Alamomola. We don't snag the poison, but we're just going to go out into... I think almost Boombox might be the option because we can Draco and pretty much KO everything. Let's go for that because we can KO the Alamomola. We can KO pretty much everything with Draco Meteor there. And that he's gonna probably wish here. Yeah. So we're gonna Draco because he is gonna switch here. And even I guess he's gonna get the wish off, but I'm pretty sure we can Oko unless these are AV. Camerupt. Oh no. That's a shame. I must admit, but there's not much you can do. So we can go for... I'm tempted to Draco Meteor. Considering how much of a problem this Camerupt is, I'm not too sad about losing Boombox, and he may end up... No, he doesn't KO, unfortunately. But a Flamethrower isn't going to do much. Bit of an over prediction there, but to be honest, it was a pretty big chance I was going to be ending up switching out there. But the Poison's going to rack up as well, so that's really, really handy. It does go back onto the Alamomola, which does take that well. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go out into something that threatens this out, but also can KO the Camerupt. It's probably going to have to be Calamari. Yeah, we're going to have to go out into Calamari. I just can't afford that to get a wish back because the Camerupt is such a threat. So we're going to just go for Scald here. And see from there, but Alamomola is definitely a problem. Getting a Toxic on this was huge as well, especially when it completely walls his Camerupt. Goes out into the Tangrowth. I don't know if we're going to get a burn or not. We don't get a burn. What we can do though is we can go back out into Amoonguss without too much problem at all, and see from there. As a Giga Drain isn't going to do much, and we can just go for Sludge Bomb. That's probably our best bet, because, I mean, I think we could KO the Alamomola from that. Him Power Ice, maybe? But that's going to do a huge amount, and we do snag the poison as well, which is nice, because it means we can actually recover up this turn. I do apologise for the amount of hacks I'm getting, that's quite crazy, I must admit. Yeah, goes down to the Amoonguss, that's fair enough. What we're going to do now, though, is we are going to Giga Drain, because whether it will KO or not, I don't know, but a Giga Drain, really doesn't do a huge amount. Okay. What we're going to have to do, though, is we're going to have to Sludge Bomb, just to stop him from switching. I don't know, how much did we do before? Ah, no, he's going to get all the way back up. That's definitely a problem. What we're going to have to do is, I think, let Calamari go down, because Calamari isn't actually, outside of this Mega Calamari, isn't massively useful, and we've always got the Hitmonlee in the back as well. Flamethrower is going to end up not 2-hit KOing, I don't think, which means we can get a Will-O-Wisp off here if we wanted to, or even a Taunt on the switch. I'm tempted to go for that, because then we can recover next turn, and get back up. Yeah, no Wish Passing for you there. Probably recover Taunt was the better way to go, but we can recover here without too many worries. As the Hitmonlee top does come out, I know for a fact this pretty much can't touch me. So I'm probably just going to go for Scald here. Oh no, we're going to go for a Willow, because if we can get a Willow off on this Hitmon top, it's going to be excellent. Foresight is coming out, as we are going to burn it, which is really, really useful. It does mean as well we can go out into, let's go out into Spiritomb, because he's probably going to be going for that Mach Punch or something like that. And this is probably the last chance Spiritomb has to do some damage. The rest of his team's very slow as well, and most of my team outspeeds, so I'm not too worried. It also means a free switch in for Hitmonlee as well, so that's going to be definitely going to be useful. As he ends up going out into the Amoonguss, as we go out into Just Smile, I think we're going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here. And hope. Yeah, he does end up going for the Scald here. What it does mean, though, is we can go back out into Boombox and go for that Draco right here. And I have a feeling that will OHKO Amoonguss, because Amoongus's got terrible special defense. Ooh, it really, really takes that well. He does end up missing the Toxic, though, which is going to be pretty big. So what we're going to have to do is, yeah, that was, yeah, I'm going to have to apologize for that. Yeah, I'm really sorry. We can't switch out, though, so we're going to have to go for another Draco. I just realized, oh, no, we don't have to. We can always Rapid Spin with Hitmonlee. The Tangrowth does come out, and we do KO again. Fair enough. I guess, with the Regenerator as well, that's quite surprising, I must admit. So he goes back out into Amoonguss here. He really, really wants to get a Wish off on that Mega Calamari, but to be honest, now the Tangrowth's out of the way, Steelix does kind of come through. So we're going to go out into Steelix, because we can curse up. If we get burnt, we can rest. So we're going to EQ here. We're going to Mega Evolve EQ, because we can take a Scald, we can take a lot of things from there. As he does get onto the Calamari, as sure this should KO. Yeah, it does KO. That's absolutely excellent, because if it didn't, we'd be in a little bit of trouble right there. So he does get back out into the Hitmon top. Now Calamari is kind of getting a bit useless. Oh, he is burnt, though. That's the only thing. So I don't think he's going to do much. I think we're going to curse up here. Yeah. Oh, that's just, yeah, that's nothing. Blimey. That is just, that's crazy. Well, we're going to go for an EQ here. I think that's probably our best bet. Considering how little that's doing, we might, I don't know how much we're going to do this Amoonguss, not much at all. We're going to start setting up curses, because we know for a fact Amoonguss cannot touch us really, outside of a Scald, but even a Scald is not going to be doing much. Yeah, 20%. Steelix laughs at these guys, the attacks. So we can set up one more curse safely, go for that rest, and we should be good to go. Because 20%, we should be fine now, because we can rest up here. Yeah, this Steelix is a threat. Oh, Sir Francis, good to see you. Good to see that you've managed to join the stream and everything. Yeah, at the minute we're just setting up a little bit with Rubber, our Mega Steelix, which is a Heavy Slam, EQ, Curse, and Rest. Yeah, this is a definite threat because we do have 2 turns of sleep, but with the amount of bulk we're sitting at, we're pretty comfortable to just stay in and burn these turns of sleep. Because close combat was doing an absolutely tiny amount. Yeah, immunity to poison. I'm really liking the set. It's really nice. Because yeah, Scald's doing absolutely nothing. His wish does come true here. I think, considering how bulky that is and how much did an EQ do, 27%. We're gonna have to set up quite a bit. So I'm actually gonna set up a little bit more. I know it's a bit of a douchebaggy thing to do, but I think it's the only way to break this Alamomola. Is to go for more curses, because we just need to set up to +4 really, get a rest off, and pretty much one shot from there is our best bet, I think. So we can go for that, and we can go for another rest, and we can live another Scald as well, if that's a crit. So we can go for a rest. He doesn't snipe the burns. He's not getting any burns, which is quite surprising. So we can burn a couple more turns of sleep. And see from there. Not a particularly fun end, I must admit, but it's just a really good example of how threatening this set is. Let's see, so are we going to go for EQs here? I'm tempted to go for EQs because I think we can 2-hit KO. Yeah, we should 2-hit KO. So we're going to go for EQs here. I think otherwise it's going to be a little bit slow. Because we can wake up, we can get an EQ, 85%, yeah, we don't need to. We can go for a, let's just go for another EQ, get this done, because to be honest, he's still got the him on top. Even though we're burnt, we should be fine still. He is going to be able to take this out though. But how long am I doing the stream? I'm not too sure. I'm going to keep it on, we're just coming up to 55 minutes now. I'm aiming for maybe like an hour and a half, something like that. So maybe like 2 more battles, something like that. So we can go for, we're just gonna please outspeed, it's a Steelix. Rapid spin doesn't KO, so trying to get that rapid spin kill right there. So we're gonna go for, yeah, 0%. We can just go for a Mac Punch here and finish that off from there. So we're gonna go for lovely Mac Punch. Yeah, burn plus all those defense boosts. Rapid spin was going to do absolutely nothing. We don't even KO. Blimey. As he does go for the toxic here. And we're going to be able to get, we're going to end up insulting him a little bit and going for our own rapid spin kill right here. Oh, goodness. Oh. Yeah, that was a good battle though. So we're going to move on to the next one. And see from there. I do apologise for doing the rapid spin kill. I couldn't resist finishing that match on that. So we're gonna go for it's random D and see what he's up to. He's got a fair team. Hopefully this won't last. Let's see. So potential threats, that mega camera ups. I think in terms of lead. Oh, C-Gamer, it's a shame we got to go, but yeah, thanks for the awesome match. I think what we're going to lead off with, though, is he might lead off with a Cavalion, that's the thing, and I'm tempted to go for Just Smile. Let's go for Just Smile and see from there. Yeah, and just see what he's going to go for. How are we doing for time? Yeah, it's either going to be 1 or 2 battles from here, guys. I don't want this to be too long because I am pretty exhausted. I've had a really busy day today, and I've got to get up early tomorrow as well. But yeah, don't worry. As I said, loads and loads of streams to come. Yeah, if you don't get to battle me in this one, there's gonna be loads of other opportunities to do that. So honestly, don't worry. So we shall see. yeah, I think Spiritomb is the way to go, because I do anticipate that Cobalion leading off. In terms of things we outspeed as well with the Hitmonlee, I have a feeling we may even 2-hit KO the Alomomola, I'm not sure. Oh, shame you got to go, Sir Francis, but it was good to see you. I know you've only been here for a few minutes, but absolutely fantastic you were able to make it out to the stream. And don't worry, you will be able to watch the rest of this later on as well. So, let's see. I'm just going to put hello just to see, because he is taking a little bit of time. Oh, I'll just put you there. Just to check, because sometimes people can challenge and then go AFK. But yeah, we'll see. So any other suggestions as well for Megas you want me to do next time? Coming up, we've got Mega Scizor and Mega Charizard, I think, as the substitute for next week's stream. But, yeah, I don't think he's there. So I think we're next one, unfortunately. So it's got King's East, which I don't think I've battled before. So, let's see. So yeah, that thing is going to be a problem. We're going to go for Just Smile again. He's got a very physical team. Typhlosion. So that might be the way to go. Oh no, has he just replied? Damn it. Right, what we're going to have to do... So this puts me in a really tricky position. We're going to do its okay, internet cut out. What we're going to do... We've got two battles going at the same time. I think what we're going to do is we're going to double up. We're going to double up. So I know it's a bit confusing, but we'll see. So... we're going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here on that guy. And this guy we're going to go for a Will-O-Wisp on as well, I think. Or do we sub? I might even sub. That might be the way to go. But yeah, I'm not too sure what he's going to go for. But let's see. So he goes for Volt Switch here. Going out into something else, maybe the Mega Camerupt. It's really tricky to tell. King's East is going to go for the Taunt, as we can't Will-O-Wisp this time, which is a shame. We're going to have to Sucker Punch here, just in case he decides to U-turn. And we shall see from there. Sucker Punch does 62% as he does U-turn, so that was an excellent play. So guys, I'm getting a bit uncomfortable. I'm just going to stand up 1 second and just stretch, because... Oh. Right, let's get back down. Goes out into the Cobalion. We can go out into Cheerleader. Snaked goes out into the Bravery. We get the burn off, which is absolutely excellent. We could go for our own sub here, actually, because I don't think there's much we could do. Or we could go out into Rubber. Let's go out into Rubber there. Cobalion, Cheerleader does go for the Swords Dance. This is going to be a little bit scary. We're going to have to Spore this guy and go out into there. Iron Head does a huge amount. But it does mean we can go out into Hitmonlee now. And something is going to hit hard. I just go for the U-turn. Fair enough. I could have got a Sucker Punch there. I was itching for that Sucker Punch. Yeah, two battles at the same time. It's going to be a little bit interesting. So he's out into the Electros now. We're going to go out into... I don't really have a huge amount for this guy. I just realised. Let's be cheeky and go out into Rock Lee, because I know we can take a hit. King's East, we're going out into Rock Lee here. He is asleep, so we can go for a HJK. And do a huge amount of damage to anything that's going to come in. I guess the Amoonguss might be able to take it, but that's specially defensive, so it may not. I'm interested to see how much this does. 61%. 61% on a defensive Amoonguss. Well, we're going to go for a knockoff here, because that is incredible. He does go for the Volt Switch. That is well played on his part. Alamomola does go for the Protect here, so we knock off predicting that, but we can go for another HJK. Unless he gets the double Protect, we should be fine. Well, Random ND goes out into Clobber. I'm tempted to almost to HJK here. I mean, he does outspeed though, that's the thing. Let's go on to just Smile. Let's play it safe. He goes down to Ambipom here, as HJK is going to absolutely wreck. Rock Lee putting in a lot of work against King's East here. Oh, that is quite crazy, I must admit. 61% on a defensive... Yeah, defensive Amoonguss is just crazy. Swords Random MD. Spiritomb. Close combat, we are able to... We are fine about that. We're actually going to sub this turn because I think he's going to switch out as he goes down to the Alamomola here. I think what we're going to do, considering Rock Lee does so much work, we can go out into the Calamari, so we can taunt next turn. Goes out into Vesuvius as we get the sub up, and we can get Sucker Punch here. Nice Sucker Punch. So he does get the Wish off here. That's going to cause problems, but we can just Scald here. That's probably our best bet. Or we could even Will-O-Wisp. No. Considering he might have Flash Fire and Typhlosion. Does get a Toxic off though. That's going to cause issues. But we do get the Burn, which is going to whittle him down. Why didn't I Taunt? I don't know what I'm doing now. I guess because I was predicting a switch. But no, let's go out into... He's probably going to go out... I don't know what he's going to go out into. Maybe the Amoonguss is... Yeah, it's Amoonguss. Let's go out into Boombox and see what he's going to go for. So Sucker Punch on this guy does fail as he sets up the rocks. That's fair enough. He's not megaed up as well, which is interesting. We're going to go for a Sucker Punch here. I thought Hitmonlee was based off Bruce Lee. Maybe that's what I always thought. But we can go for a... I think we're going to go for another Sucker Punch here, just to get some damage off, because that is a real threat right there. Go out to the Boombox, he does get out to the Amoonguss. That means we can get... I think we're going to go for a Draco, because I think the Tyrantrum's coming out. Let's go for the Draco. Sucker Punch on this guy. We might be able to live there. No. Yeah, we do live it. Blimey. Well, that's good. And we can go for... We can go for Shadow Sneak, because I think he's probably going to switch out. Let's go for Shadow Sneak here. I know we're not going to KO then, but it's probably our only option. 56%. Oh, I was hoping... He does end up sporing us. Issues. Does go for the Will-O-Wisp. Do live. So, America, it wouldn't make any difference what we are going to be sent to the burn. Yeah, hyperspace. 284 speed, 270 feet. No, we don't outspeed that. So we can go out into our Boom Burst here. It could be an option. Boombox, sorry. Or even Steelix, because we could go for an EQ. Then he does still have the Electros, which can come in safely. I think Boombox is probably the way to go, because we can go for maybe Air Slashes, or even... let's just go for a standard Boom Burst. Don't think the Giga Alien's coming in. Against this guy, he does bring out the Tyrantrum. We do kind of need this, though. He meant Bruce Lee. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're gonna change him to Bruce Lee. I don't know how much of a difference it's gonna make, because these two are probably our last battles, but we shall see. So random MD goes out in for Vesuvius as we get a Boom Burst. So that's gonna KO there. So that's one massive threat out the way. Goes out into the Clobber. We're gonna go out into Cheerleader here. Oh no, yeah. He's not got any sleep. Yeah, that's probably the play to make. He might set SD here. No, he doesn't. He goes out into Snaked. I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm just going to go for a Spore, because, I mean, I can take a Flamethrower quite easily. So he's out in the Tyrantrum now. We've had one turn of sleep. We don't particularly have a... Oh, we guess we got Rubber. Let's go out into Rubber. That's probably our best bet, because we can go for an EQ after that and see from there. Oh, Superpower, well played, but Steelix really doesn't mind what you go for. So we can Mega Revolve here, go for that EQ, see what he's going to go for. Random MD goes out into America, as he unfortunately failed with that Spore, but That is a shame, but we can just Sludge Bomb here, and I don't think there's much this guy can do. He does go for the Roost here. Sludge Bomb does 24%. I think this is an excuse to go out into Steelix almost. Let's just go for another Sludge Bomb, because there's not a huge amount this guy can do. He does end up withdrawing, going out into the Alamomola, so we Mega up. EQ does, yeah, absolutely nothing. So he's going to get a Scald off here. So we can go out into Calamari. And see what he's going to go for. So, I think a Will-O-Wisp is the play to make here. Considering I doubt the Typhlosion's coming out. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp. Wait, you don't need to change it. Okay, we'll change it back. We'll change it back. I apologise. Let's go for Rockley. So Random MD is going for Brave Birds, which still do a really decent amount of damage, I must admit. As we go for the Sludge Bomb, and that's going to be able to KO him, which is absolutely excellent. So that's another threat out of the way. King's East is going out into the Amoonguss as we get the Will-O-Wisp on that, so that's really handy. We can go out into... not really sure. This is especially defensive. So I'm almost tempted by Rubber, but then, yeah, we've already got Sleep Fodder. Let's go for a Rubber, I think. And then we can double out. Sludge Bomb, we're immune to that. Oh, hey, is it Rayan Khan? Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see that you've joined a stream and everything like that. Yeah, I normally do these sort of once a week or so for about an hour and a half. They're a lot of fun because I get to battle with you guys. And I normally build a team at the start of the stream as well. So we shall see. Let's see. I do imagine he's going to go back out into the Alamomola. I'm tempted to go out into Boombox, but I think... I'm going to go Rockley. I'm going to play it risky there. He does go out into Snaked here. We can go for that Synthesis right there. And we should be fine. Ooh, maybe not as fine as I thought we were. That's going to be a problem. Has he got anything to sleep? He doesn't. So we're going to have to Spore here. 5%, please don't snap the burn. That's fine. So we've got to sleep off on that. So yeah, I'm doing 2 battles at the minute just because of various things happened. We are going to get... He's knocked off already, so that's fine. Is he? Yeah. We can go back out into Cheerleader quite easily, or even Calamari. Let's go into Cheerleader. It goes for another Wish. Not really sure what he's going to get into, but I think let's just go for a Giga Drain here, just in case it says stay in. We do get the Spore off here, so we can go for Synthesis. I'm going to Synthesis and then switch out, I think. That's probably the best bet, as he does go out into Clobber. So we can Synthesis up here. I can't remember, is this the Swords Dance one? No, this isn't the Swords Dance one, so we can... I almost want to run HP Fire on this. It's very tempting to do that. But we can go out into Calamari here quite comfortably. So King's East goes out into the Amoonguss, as the Giga Drain isn't doing much at all. But we can go for a... I think we're just going to go for a Sludge Bomb on this guy. So we just need to start getting damage off on his core. His core is just, yeah. Amoonguss, Alamomola core is just crazy. And the combination of Sludge Bombs and Burns should start to take him down. I know he's got the lefty, Black Sludge still. Have I got lefties? I need to change that for Black Sludge. I'll do that after this battle. So we go out into Calamari here as he goes to the Swords Dance. We're just going to go for this Will-O-Wisp here. I think that's the best bet. Yeah, because we can't risk the 30% chance of burning. He does. King's East goes out into the Typhlosion as a Sludge Bomb. Does a fair chunk. We get the poison as well, which is going to be really huge because it means we have a timer on this guy now, which is really useful. We can go out to Calamari with this guy without too much trouble. So, Random MD 57% with a Stone Edge, blimey. But we do get that burn, which is going to be really crucial because it means we can... we're going to recover up here, I think. Because, I mean, after another Swords Dance, we should be fine and we can start scalding that. Flamethrower's coming out. Relatively comfortable with that. So let's go for a Taunt protecting the switch, I think. Is that the way to go? Or do we just recover? I think we can recover off quite a few things, so I'm actually quite tempted to just go for a Taunt there. Swords Dance is coming out, as we do get the recover off. And we're just going to go for out... we're going to have to go for a Scald here. We have still got Mach Punch on the Rock Lee. Yeah, I do definitely need a fire move on here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to change... Cheerleaders. We don't really need Synthesis, I think. We're going to go for Hidden Power Fire. Just so we can hit Steel types, especially with how prevalent Cobalion is. It's probably our only real option. And we're going to go for another Scald here, just to get this thing out of the way. There's no more physical threats on his side, so... Ooh, crit. That was close. Especially when that ignored the burn as well. Let's see. So King's East goes out into the Amoonguss as we get the Taunt off, which is absolutely brilliant, I think. Because we just need to get this Noivern out of being asleep, and we're going to be in a much more useful position. So we can go out into our... Let's go on to Cheerleader, because we handle his team quite well. I mean, he still has that Cobalion, but it is asleep, so we can always switch out and see from there. I have a question. When are you recording your normal teams? I've been trying to get out there on Mondays, but it's a little bit difficult because I've had the addition of streams and IEP. I don't actually have that many to record, so I'm actually not online that often. But I'm gonna. I think especially there's been a lot of things going on and sort of a lot of things on Monday evenings. So I think what we're gonna do is I think it's like 2 more weeks of university I've got left, and then from there I'm definitely going to be recording on Mondays, but it's not that many battles that I have to record on that, because obviously the live stream takes up an upload. The IEP is Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it's literally just Monday and Wednesday for our normal sessions at the minute, which may change up. Depends how busy I am over the summer with my internship and stuff. So I'm going to definitely try and make sure I can do that when I can. I've been trying to get there. It would be good if we could have another battle as well. But yeah, as I said, I'll see what I can do with that, because yeah, I've been a little bit bad about that, but yeah, as I said, I tried when I can, and I do apologise if you have been looking out for me. So we go for the Giga Drain. He goes for the Giga Drain, so I don't think he really has that much for me, which is really handy. So we can go for a let's go for another Sludge Bomb. Going back to random MD. He does end up living that. He can go for another Stone Edge as well. But we don't need this anymore, so that's fine. So we can go for... Maybe go for a cover, just in case he does end up missing. No, he ends up going for the Iron Head, which is the best play, to be honest. So we can go back out and pretty much 2x Love Rock. So good, because we can high jump kick. There's so many great things about it. And Clobber now faints, so we can go out into... let's see. So we need to just break that core down. I guess Cheerleader does a number on his team from there. Rocklee's probably the way to go, because, I mean, there's a chance the Electros might come out. But we shall see. But yeah, I'm not too sure about the... Yeah, we'll just go for high jump kick for this guy, because I'm not sure about the... Yeah, I guess the Amoonguss is going to be... With the burn, we might be able to get a 2 KO on that. We shall see. But, yeah, definitely going to be trying to do my recording on Mondays at 7:30. But, yeah, as I said, there's lots and lots of stuff going on. Lots of, like, events and things like that. So he goes down to Electros as we predicted. We can just go for the HJK here, and that's going to do a huge amount to anything that's going to come in. Even that Amoonguss. Fat Love discomes at 63%. Oh. And we can go for a knockoff there and see from there. So the Cobalion's out. High jump kick. Just going to KO from there. So that's one major threat out the way. I think we outspeed Tyrantrum as well. As I said, him or he's got a really good speed tier. The Alamomola comes out now. Well, we can go out into our own cheerleader because we have one less thing to threaten Amoonguss as well. As random MD, we clicked knockoff on this because I think the protect's coming through. It's got a bit of mind games, but I think we should be okay. Oh god. Oh, I just clicked the... Oh no, I'm gonna have to apologise. Oh, that's so sorry. Oh, I just clicked cancel on the battle. That's really... I'm really sorry, guys. I don't even know how I did that. That's... Yeah. I feel so bad. I'm going to offer him a rematch. Because... Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I feel so bad. Oh. I didn't even know how I did... Yeah. I was just chatting away to you guys and that I clicked the X by accident. I hope he doesn't think I rage quitted because I really didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that was really bad. So he probably is going to go for the protect here, so we can go out into cheerleader. Just see what he says. I'm ending the stream soon. I'm trying to think what the best way to do about this is. 'Cause I've probably got time for another battle, so yeah, let's go for another battle. Yeah, we'll go for another battle against King's East. We'll finish up random MD. Yeah, hit backspace. No, it's unfortunately, Carl. I'm on the app. I don't even know how it. Yeah, I can't undo that, which is really annoying me. Ah, that's really upsetting because that was a really good match we had going. I'll just finish the one we're on. Yeah, that's the problem with doing two battles at once. Oh, that's really annoyed me because that was a really good match as well. So what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to go back out into Rock Lee. Yeah, backspace unfortunately doesn't work with this because it's the app. That's really yeah. I do really apologise, guys. I really didn't mean to do that. I think you guys could see that I really didn't mean to do that. Are you pretty sure you don't need to rematch? Just hit backspace. Oh, let's just see. No, backspace doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let me just keep hitting it, just to see. No, I can't cancel it, unfortunately. For some reason. I don't know, because I clicked another turn, or... Oh. No, that's just bringing me out to the lobby. Oh, I think we got it back. We got it back. Oh, King's East left, though. Oh, no. I'll tell King's East to hit backspace. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we've got it back. Thank you so much, Carl Speaker. Yeah, that was... Yeah. King's East is back as well, so we can join the battle. That's so good. Thank you so much, Carl Speaker. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Oh. Yeah. Well, this, we can, oh, we can Mac Punch. Oh, wait, why don't we just knock off? Let's knock off there. King's East. Okay, we're fine. Ooh. Okay, so that's good. We're back. So we've switched sides. Oh, we have. This is gonna be really weird. Yeah, we switched sides, guys. So I'm actually playing the Alamomola now. Okay, I don't really know what to do. That's a little bit weird. We'll finish this random MD because it's nearly done, and I have no idea what's going on there. We'll check. We'll see if we back out again and rejoin. We should be able to join back to our respective teams. Because that's a little bit weird how I've got his team now. I don't know how that's happened. That's a bit of showdown wizardry going on there. But we're gonna go for another knockoff. And see there. That's really irritating. But we'll just see. We'll see what he says. But let's get this battle done first. So we can KO there. I don't know what happened. That's really weird. So Amoonguss comes out here. I think at this point we're at 6%. We can high jump kick. That's our most effective move, I think. 56% resisted. That's crazy. Oh, he's got the synthesis though. We're gonna have to go out into Boombox. I'm gonna have to start air slashing, I think. Okay, so do that, and then I'll backspace. Be on the right side. Yes. Side. No. Maybe not. I've got macadii. Both sides are now saying macadii. I don't know what it's doing at this point. So we can go out into Boombox, and we're just going to go for air slashes here. I'm on the right side now. And we'll see. Yeah, great way to win battles, definitely. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. Air slash does a huge amount. He's going to get a spore off, unfortunately. I was hoping that would KO, but I think that's probably a defensive set. We still have got... I think that Electros is going to cause issues. Is he on the right side now? Because I'm on the right side. We'll just wait for him. We'll go for an air slash here because we may wake up this turn. No, we don't. Can we live a Sludge Bomb? No, we can't. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go out into Rubber. I'm going to have to Mega up and just go for heavy slams, I think, to try and take out that Electros. Because he's asleep. Yeah, so King's East, yeah, King's East, if, it kept me on your side, okay, what we'll do is next time, if I see you in another stream or anything like that, you get first priority, and if I forget that, do remind me, on your, on the comments or in the messaging and things like that. Let me know what your, subscriber name is, because, obviously they're two different things, and I just want to make sure I do get the right one. So if you could comment in the comment section your subscriber name, I'll write it down right here, and we'll make sure that next time, I can battle you. So we go out into the Mega Steelix. There's a heavy slam, it's a huge amount, and Spore is going to be able to set us asleep. We're going to just go for heavy slams here and see how that goes. I have a feeling we may end up losing this one just because this Electros is a problem. But we shall see. He's asleep. I'm asleep. We're going to go for another heavy slam just to see, because we may end up waking up this turn. He's going to wake up. How much is the flamethrower going to do? 44%. Yeah. Yeah, 26% really isn't enough. The only way we can do this is if we get a Sludge Bomb like and a poison. I think that's the only real way. I guess we be down to a point where Sludge Bomb will KO. So it may end up being a massive stallfest with his Amoonguss. But yeah, as I said, King's East, you get first priority on the next stream, and everything like that. But I have no idea what Showdown did there. Makes no sense at all. Let's just go for a Sludge Bomb. Our hardest hitting move. And see what he goes for there. I'm just going to stand up again, guys. I'm sorry, I really need to stretch. Right. Flamethrower isn't going to be able to KO us, and Sludge Bomb doesn't KO, and that is GG for me. I probably should have spored thinking about it. That was a bit of a misplay on my part. But I was quite confident that would KO. experience. But maybe this is an assault. Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the match from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I do apologize again for what happened there. I have no idea what was going on. Yeah, makes no sense at all, as we are going to go down to the flamethrower there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Unfortunately, as I said, there won't be a stream next week, but I will be giving you something instead. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.